introduction to go appear at Something to Nothing podcast?
Nah.
It seems like they would be quite interested in having you on there, man. It might spark their interest if they haven't reached out.
Oh, no,
Yellow and black background.
Yeah. I've been up there with C-Mac.
Oh, okay.
I ain't been up there and being
just
interviewed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Before people really knew you want to talk.
They probably don't like me. Because
you know what? I think dude in the glasses, I think he's more neutral than it seems, bro.
No, he probably is. And if you reach out to me, I'll pull up. But
I know you would.
It was so much shit going on at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With dude's name. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't letting off. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And you know, I guess the message finally got to him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I sent the message in video.
I've seen all the messages.
Like, just leave me alone.
I'm quite aware of all the messages.
I'm ceasing all this shit, but you keep talking, nigga. We're gonna keep going, niggas. Leave me the fuck alone. We're not gonna stop.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? So
it is what it is.
With all that shit at that time, you know, I was just like, well, shit, he fucking with him, you know, and I had to look at him kind of different, you know, because you fucking with dude. So he probably felt that and never called me, you know what I'm saying? But today, you know, shit, I ain't got no problem with dude, you know what I'm saying? I'll do it for him, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to ask you this, and I'm not going to attach any personalities to it. This is just a general question. So is this something you stand on firmly in the public? Anybody that's closely associated with a rat, you don't fuck with?
As far as some street shit, absolutely, I don't fuck with them.
But they could escort a rat throughout the industry and benefit off of being affiliated with them, even though they a known rat and it's cool.
Like I say, on some street shit, it ain't cool. But like I say,
but if you gonna take a rat and put him on a leash and make him go eat dookie and get money for you, it's okay.
If you told me the cameramans and the producers told on people, that ain't got nothing to do with the business we doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you say, no, this the homie from Whoop,
okay,
I'm gonna have to look at you funny. Like,
what if at one point that individual that went bad put themselves in that light, even if that helped them catapult themselves to fame and glory, and then they went bad?
If I could think of who or what situation.
If he wore rainbow hair.
Okay, so if that being said,
I'm just saying,
I gotta go with the man who defended himself, you know? Is this, you know, if you put this inside of here, is this still a lighter or is it water? You know what I'm saying? So basically,
that's a lighter until they melt it down. That's from my perspective. I don't even know what you was trying to concur, but I'm just saying that's a lighter until it's melted down. Even when it don't strike and it won't do nothing, it's still a lighter. Okay. If you cut it in half, it's a lighter that's cut in half.
So I think he might have said he's a civilian. You can't put a red rag on a civilian.
No,
so you're not a civilian no more.
That's what I'm saying. A civilian with a costume. One of your main accusations on the internet is you're a civilian. And because you have such a profound dual citizenship and you are such a fly nigga that understand how to live, they're calling you a civilian. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, civilians, the story is, at this point, this shit is worldwide, nationwide, even within our neighborhoods. It's niggas that wasn't there when they was 12, but they started at 18, niggas that started at 30. Anytime you get the red bandana around your head and you start making $1 million within an organization of a blood gang member, nobody, they trying to prove Tupac was a blood before they say he wasn't. Mm-hmm. And we know how little his activity is. Mm-hmm. There's no way we can make our argument is that Tekashi wasn't a Damu at one point, bro. That can't be the argument, homie. That mean Corrupt ain't from 60s.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember from the day one, and I know what kind of 6-0 he is, and he's from 6-0. He's from the LA 6-0, not a Philadelphia transplant. Cub from 6-0. So if Cub from 6-0, how was Tekashi not from the 9-tray extended Damu blood card?
Well, this is my thing. I ain't never met dude. I don't know dude. I got no business dealing with dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know nothing about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But these is issues like when I say that I expected I had an understanding with Wack100
right
at this point that I can't confirm. Shout out to Dico. You said, cuz, talk to you later. But cuz, I'm going to keep it real. I tried to be politically correct with cuz and communicate him on some peace shit. He wasn't really feeling it. I'm not going to go into details. He wasn't really feeling it. We've been through a lot, and cuz was really focused on a lot of the shit we went through. But however, talking to Dico the next day, he said they talked more, and he felt a less. So I don't really know. So I ain't finna jump in here and kiss cuz ass, but I ain't finna get on here and smut him or try to But that's just one subject I would even have with him in person. If it was understood we beyond the bullshit, I would question him about his relationship with Tekashi. That's it. So I know that you stand firm about not only affiliated with rats, but you stand firmly about people that affiliate with rats. So I just had to use this moment on Factz Ova Feelinz to bring that question up.
Yeah, well, like I say.
Because he might have a whole nother justification why he'll fuck with the rat. In this gangster world, we know niggas bend over and make passes for all type of shit.
Boy ain't no gangster. The one who's supposed to be the rat ain't no gangster.
So,
that's what we got to get to. You know.
So is Suge Knight a gangster?
I don't know.
Look, Suge Knight is just as much of a Damu as Tekashi was within that New York section. Okay. Suge was a neighborhood heavyweight football player, bully to a certain extent, non-affiliate until he got a big old bag, and then he was the G Pyro. That's his facts. So all the shit he did, that's why he was so interested in stumping on Baby Lane, because he wanted to prove to the Pyros he grew up around with, I'm one of y'all. Because we know when we play chess, he had no business. He supposed to sit back like you and smoke that cigar from a mile away and watch them do that.
Right.
But that's who Suge was. Tekashi, Suge, similar in character based on popularity and who they actually was in relation to the streets, even though Suge was affiliated with a more brand name set, and Tekashi is years later, rainbow hair, so much other shit in question, but actually they're the same exact individual.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Factz Ova Feelinz. On my mama. Ain't nobody from Mob or nobody gonna disagree with me. Okay. I just bumped into my nigga Trayvon Lane yesterday on the gas station. He had no idea who I was. I walked past because we was in the city. What up, Trey Lane? I got a number. That shit was crazy because I'm looking, that nigga look familiar. I'm like, what up, nigga? He turned, he looked. I'm like, ooh, we get numbers and shit. But yeah, on God, I was like over there for like 2 years. So I fuck with a lot of them peoples over there. I got a lot of insight on what actually took place.